Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. If you are here for the first time, I thank you for clicking on that thumbnail, checking me out. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back, showing your girl some love. So y'all, I have something really exciting for you today, for you and for me as well. I've waited so that I can open this up with you all because that's how excited I was, and I had to have a little bit of restraint as well. This is an unboxing of MEO FUSCIUNI's Odor 93. This I heard was an amazing tuberose fragrance. I also, well, first of all, let's talk about Mr. Cologne 76. So Mr. Cologne 76 is on Instagram. He's an amazing reviewer. He has an amazing collection. He invites other perfume houses to his Instagram handle or channel a couple times a week, and he does all these stunning reviews to where you can learn about the house. You know, they ask intimate questions. They ask questions regarding how they made the fragrance, where they get the products from. Like, he has a very stunning page. So if you're on Instagram, please go and check him out. This is Mr. Cologne 76. He always has giveaways of the houses that he reviews, and you know, he brings a lot of understanding, a lot of culture, you know, just a lot to the fragrance community. And he's just an amazing all-around guy, and I think he's in the medical field, so you know, boom, that's an amazing that's a plus with me as well. So anyway, we're gonna get into an unboxing of a giveaway that I won via the channel of Mr. Cologne 76 on Instagram. Y'all go follow him. So this is by the house of MEO FUSCIUNI. There's a couple of other reviewers that have reviewed him as well, and I'm going to link them or list them down in the description box, and you can go and check out their channels. I think I may be the only female, correct me if I'm wrong, that will be reviewing this fragrance on Instagram. When I put it into the system or put it in the search, I didn't find anybody, but I did find 3 other males that did review this fragrance. So you guys let me know if there anybody else that has reviewed this fragrance. That's why I'm like super excited. I heard this was a stunning fragrance. Everybody gives the most amazing reaction to this fragrance, and I'm just really excited to have won this as well, on top of being able to, you know, experience the interview of MEO himself. And you know, I'm just excited about the fragrance. So without further ado, y'all, we're gonna get into the house of MEO FUSCIUNI, and this perfume is Odor 96. Now I chose this one. I could have chosen any of the ones that I wanted. They have at least about 10 other ones that I thought were pretty interesting, but the reaction that some of the other fragrance channels gave when they smelled this one, I was like, you know what, I gotta have it. On top of me having a newfound love for the scent of tuberose. So y'all, let's get into this fragrance. This came all the way from Italy. I guess I could have taken the box apart before, but you know. And this is from MEO FUSCIUNI himself. He actually DM'd me on Instagram asking me which fragrance I wanted, you know, and congratulations on the sweepstakes. So I was excited, you all. I am so ready to explore more from this house. There's one called Little Song. I think that one of the other fragrance reviewers, Sebastian, he actually reviewed Little Song by the house of MEO FUSCIUNI. So I think Little Song might be next. Little Song is like a coffee rose fragrance. Yeah, having a little bit of a hard time with this box. The packaging is very secure. Okay, so it came in this box, y'all, and that's why I was trying to rip this open. I'm so excited, y'all. The packaging. Woo. It comes with this amazing book. It's probably a catalog, you know, describing all the fragrances. I love this. So definitely we'll be exploring more of the house. And I think that is it. That's in the box. Yeah, I think that's it. It's a lot of like confetti stuff. So let's go ahead. Oh, this is really, really wonderful. And I got a bunch of fragrance cards, you know. Oh, I love this. Nice. Love it. You know, and in the catalog, it says MEO FUSCIUNI or FUSCIUNI, how, you know, you pronounce it. MEO FUSCIUNI or FUSCIUNI. And this pretty much is just the philosophy, you know, a picture of Mr. MEO himself. You know, he talks about, he's a poetess, and he talks about poetry, you know. There's some, it's mystic trilogy, metaphor. Oh, it's just a lot of beautiful poems, you know, about the perfumes. Yeah, I'm really going to enjoy this book. You know, the stunning bottles of the fragrances. And it gives the names and the stories behind it. It gives the olfactory notes. All that. Like, I absolutely adore this book. Thank you, Mr. MEO. Now, let's go ahead and get into the fragrance. So, there's a card on here. A really nice card. Let's see if I can read it. It says, Dear Marcelina, I am MEO. Thank you for all. For your, I can't really understand it. It says, here's Odor 93. Dark labeled around Tuberose and something, something. Love, something, Mr. Love your journey. You know, well, I'm keeping this for life. Absolutely love this. Go watch the interview, y'all. It's still up, and that's on Mr. Cologne 76. So go ahead and watch the interview over there. It's an amazing interview. You know, I learned so much about him. I loved his accent. I love the way he spoke about his fragrances with such compassion and just, you know, involvement, and, you know, his fragrances, you know, stunning. It's just a wonderful interview. And it's good to get to know about, you know, the person behind these fragrances and their inspiration behind the fragrances. You know, it's amazing. So there's that. You know, it comes in this beautiful wrap. Y'all, I'm so excited to smell this. MEO FUSCIUNI, I appreciate winning this. Look at this. Stunning, y'all. Beautiful. And this says MEO FUSCIUNI, Odor 93. Excited. Oh, it's like, I already smell the spiciness, y'all. Smell it. Let's go ahead and slide it out. If we can, let me put it down and slide it out. Very tight. Okay, there we go. So it slides out like that. There we go. It says made in Italy. I love Italy. Y'all, I went to Italy for a month, and it was the most amazing experience of my life. I took my daughter. I wish I could have taken my other daughter, but she had a baby at the time. But we started in Rome, and then we went over to Florence. You know, each area we did about 3 or 4 days, aside from Capri. We went from Rome to Florence to Sorrento. We did the Cinque Terre. The Cinque Terre was amazing. We went over to Venice. We went to, we were all over the place. We went over to Milan. We went to Switzerland for the day. You know, I went over there because I had to get me some chocolate in Switzerland. You know, it was stunning. You know, everything about Italy is amazing. And if you ever, you know, take a trip to Italy, make sure you spend a good amount of time over there, because there was so much to see. We spent 29 days in Italy, and it was amazing. But my most favorite part everybody thinks Venice is amazing, was Capri. Capri, Anna Capri, and then the Cinque Terre. But in Capri, the waters, you go in the Blue Grotto, y'all. Go over to my Instagram and look at my pictures. But the Blue Grotto is a cave where you have to duck down, you know, and you can't sit your head up, you go into it. But if tide is too high for that day, you can't go in the cave. But yeah, the Italian guy sang to us in the cave. You know, it was such an amazing experience. The food was stunning, y'all. Very natural, fresh, everything. The waters. But you know what I've learned? They don't have ice over in Italy, you know. But anyway, let's get back to the fragrance, y'all. We are talking about MEO FUSCIUNI. MEO, I love Italy, and I will be back. And when I do come back, I'm definitely going to try and visit you, okay? So let's take that off. Beautiful bottle, you know, another description card on Odor 93. I'm so excited, y'all. So this is the bottle. This is Odor 93. Stunning, very sleek, you know. The bottle's a little masculine, but it's a beautiful bottle. Ooh-wee. I haven't even sprayed it yet, y'all, and the smell alone is amazing. The tuberose in here, I'm ready to spray it, but it smells clean, kind of like tissue, soft, like Charmin tissue and tuberose. A little bit of sweetness. Y'all, let's go ahead and spray this. MEO, amazing. And I haven't even sprayed it. Now I see the reactions that the other fragrance reviewers, now I understand their reaction, you know, from the other fragrance reviewers, because I was like, they're a little over the top, but I understand why. They were not over the top. Whew, y'all. All right, I didn't know what to expect from this, but I was gonna do a review on it anyway, because, you know, I wanted to, you know, pay credit, give credit where credit is due, and I appreciate Mr. Cologne 76 and his page, and him bringing all of the people and the interviews on his page and the different perfumists, and, you know, I absolutely love his page with all the interviews, you know. You learn so much. We all learn from each other. As Marshall Blends Fragrances says, we learn together, we grow together. All right, let's go ahead and spray this. I'm excited because it smells stunning in the bottle. Look at that atomizer. Yeah. This is amazing, MEO. This fragrance is amazing. And this is Odor 93. I mean, it's a unisex fragrance, you know. Let's get into some of the notes of this, and then we're gonna let this dry down some, because I know in the dry down is probably what I smelled when I sniffed the bottle. I smell it now, and the sillage, I have my window open and the wind is blowing a little bit, and it smells, I smell it, it's stunning, y'all, stunning. So in Odor 93, I'm gonna give you like the main accords or what it smells like. It's supposed to be woodsy, tuberose, it's tobacco-y, white floral, it's green patchouli, yellow floral, it's aromatic, it's definitely aromatic, y'all. Warm, spicy, and smoky. So the notes, you have cumin. I love cumin. I love eating it, smelling it, all of that. You have birch leaf, cloves, tuberose, narcissus, sage, tobacco, patchouli, vanilla, vetiver. You have guaiac wood and agarwood. And I wasn't quite sure when I read the notes of guaiac wood and agarwood, which is oud, as we all know, because I'm not a real oudy type person. But I think I saw in the review that the guy said it doesn't really give off a strong oud scent, you know, so I was excited, and that's why I did choose this fragrance. You know, they didn't choose for me. I chose this fragrance. Now I do get a little bit of the guaiac wood and the agarwood. It's a little woodsy, and it's a slight oudy note, not very much. You know, kind of like the notes and the oud and oud for greatness, you know, very minimal. It's not animalic, but it is a little bit of oud. But that tuberose and the woodsy and the spiciness, you know? This definitely leans a little more masculine. So if you're a really super feminine woman and like really sweet feminine fragrances, you may not take to this as much because it is a little woodsy and spicy and you can smell the oud in it. But there's a softness and almost smells like a Charmin bath tissue. You know how you smell like a really kind of like a soft floral note in a tissue, but it's that tuberose, but it's clean, you know. Yeah, that's what it smells like to me. Like if you dipped a tissue roll in, you know, all of those notes, and you would get that, because you know how you roll out the roll, you're getting a little bit of that softness, that fluffy, that little residual or residue from the tissue. Not cheap tissue. This is Charmin, y'all, okay? Charmin smells really good. But yeah, I'm really, really loving this. This is definitely a fall, winter, fall scent. Definitely not a spring, summer because of the spiciness and the oud and the woodsiness. It's, like I said, there's a slight sweetness to it as well, you know, which makes it a little more feminine. It gives it that, doesn't make it more, but gives it that feminine edge. But on a man, woo, child, buy this for your husband. I like it. I actually love it. I more than like it. I love it. But on a man, you know, I would absolutely love to smell this on a man, y'all. This would be amazing. It's going to be amazing on me too as well, you know. Absolutely. I just smell it. I don't even have to hold my arm up to my nose. I smell it with my arm sitting on my lap, you know. And I sprayed, what, 2-3 sprays, y'all? Very projecting, you know. I can't give you the longevity on it, but if it's as projecting as this, you know, then it must be, the longevity must be amazing as well. You know, the sillage is stunning, the projection is good, you know. This stuff is amazing, and this is Odor 93. I know a lot of you all would probably like this because I know some of the notes that you all love and some of the fragrances that you all love, and I think a lot of you all that like that woodsy, spicy, soft, sweet tuberose smell. If you like tuberose, you're gonna love this right here. I cannot wait until this dries down completely, and it is drying down. It's not as spicy, you know. I'm still getting a little bit of that oud, but the tuberose is more projecting in the dry down. It's still soft, very soft. It's not abrasive, it's not harsh. This is a very soft but projecting fragrance. It's very smooth, y'all, very smooth. Sophisticated. Yeah, this is an Italian man or anybody, a man with maybe a scarf on, you know, or, you know, just one that wears like a scarf across his neck, or maybe some type of, you know, hat, you know, a fedora, you know, with a scarf, linens, you know, somebody really clean and, you know, very pristine. That's what this is, a pristine fragrance. Y'all, this is Odor 93. I won't take up too much of your time, but MEO FUSCIUNI, I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm so glad I chose the one with the tuberose note in it, which is Odor 93. This is stunning. I really want to get my nose on Little Song, which is supposed to be a coffee nose fragrance, and I heard it was one of the best. Better than Deluxe, better than, you know, Montal's Intense Cafe, because it has, I'm going to read you the notes for Little Song. It has pink pepper, coffee, ginger, bergamot, Turkish rose, tobacco. It has bourbon vetiver, sage, lavender, and musk. So those are all in Little Song's fragrances. So I do want to get Little Song, you know. This right here is stunning, y'all. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Mr. Cologne 76. I'm excited about this fragrance. Can't wait to wear it in the winter months. You know, I appreciate your channel. I appreciate all that you do. Glenn is his name. It's not just Mr. Cologne 76. His name is Glenn, y'all. So, MEO, thank you for giving away a full bottle of fragrance. And thank you for helping us to, you know, explore different fragrances and notes, and, you know, bringing your poetic, your poetry into fragrances. And, you know, I can't wait to explore this wonderful book that you all sent, and just read the poems in the book, and just to get to understand. I can't even speak right, y'all. To understand, or get to understand, the fragrances and the rest of the house. Anyway, that is all for my review. Thanks again. You all have an amazing day. Get your nose, get some samples of Odor 93, especially if you love tuberose. Bye-bye.